I literally must have been sleeping under a rock. I really literally must have been sleeping under a rock. This is pure survival at its best. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody coming in the building. We are surviving Jay-Z's hairstyle and we are surviving Jay-Z's abandonment. This is crazy, guys. And I must have been sleeping under a rock because I had no idea about Jay-Z alleged daughter. You know what I'm saying? I only knew about Blue Ivy. I only knew about Blue Ivy. I had no idea. You know what I mean? So I need you guys to come in the building. I must react to this. Salute to Miss Red. Salute to Eve. Salute Gonzalez. Salute to you, Brunswick. Oh, we're in the building. Miss Daly was in the building, waving from the get-go. Yes, I need y'all to smash that like button. This is pure survival at this point. I'm so disappointed. You know what I mean? I wish I was able to be live with y'all longer the other day, but like I told y'all, it was Valentine's Day. I do more than a 1-day Valentine's Day vacation. You know what I'm saying? Not a vacation, guys. We weren't out the country. It's a vacation. You know what I'm saying? And it's a 2-day affair. It's a 2-day affair. Now I'm back home and we are surviving Jay-Z's hairstyle and we are surviving his abandonment. And I had to throw on a Slick Rick chain. I had to bring out the Slick Rick chain. Surviving Jay-Z's abandonment. This is crazy, guys. Why did none of y'all tell me that Jay-Z had a biological daughter that's been neglected? This is terrible, Jay-Z. As much as we've been surviving your hairstyle, and I went to the iconic elevator. I got a chance to take a tour at the iconic elevator where I saw Jay-Z's head prints and fingerprints, Solange fingerprints, a couple broken nails that was still on the elevator. Go check out my short videos. I put out several shorts. I was at the iconic elevator where the fight broke out, where Solange was holding her own. She was holding her own. She didn't need security. Jay-Z needed security. There was still some of Solange's fingernails still in the elevator. This is pure survival at this point. You know what I'm saying? But Jay-Z, I had no idea. You are a billionaire, not a dollarnaire. And I always tell people, have a baby by me, baby. Be a dollarnaire. That's if you want to be a dollarnaire. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to have a baby by Jay-Z, you supposed to be a billionaire. I am outraged, guys. Nobody told me about this girl. So how do y'all think that Jay-Z's biological daughter, his alleged biological daughter, I'm going to say allegedly, but I got the receipts, Jay-Z. The girl came out and she's pissed off. And I'm outraged. Surviving Jay-Z's abandonment? This is crazy. You going up there to give Beyonce a shout out so you can try to so you can hide from your alleged freak off parties with Diddy Glover. You and Diddy Glover's alleged love affair, all this stuff that you've been trying to do. And you know what? I don't feel bad for Diddy Glover, but for 2 seconds, I felt bad for Diddy Glover because you abandoned him. You didn't want to go to brunch with him, told him to go eat at the table. You know when you was in school and you wanted to eat at the table with the cool motherfuckers? Diddy Glover used to eat at the table with the cool motherfuckers. Now he got to go eat with Clive Davis and all the senior citizens wearing diapers. And that's how you left him. You abandoned Diddy Glover. You abandoned Diddy Glover. So Jay-Z, how do you think that I'm not going to believe this young lady that you abandoned like this? This is outrageous. I need y'all to smash that like button because this is pure survival. When I be telling y'all that I'm surviving these entities, these people in the industry, this is real. I mean, anytime you got to bring out the teenage love, the Slick Rick teenage love chain, Teenage love. Don't hurt me again. Don't hurt me again. A teenage love. I had to bring out the Slick Rick teenage love chain. That's how serious it is when it comes to surviving Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? This girl, she felt some type of way about Jay-Z going up there. She on Instagram. I got her Instagram now, Jay-Z. And I told her, she told me I could go live. Surviving Jay-Z's abandonment. I talked to your biological daughter, sir. And I believe every word she said. And she told me she'll do an interview with me too, Jay-Z. You hear that, chicka man? You know what I mean? You know I thug 'em, thug 'em, leave 'em. I don't fucking feed 'em. Take 'em out the hood, keep 'em look good, but I don't fucking feed 'em. You take 'em out the hood, keep 'em looking good, but I don't trust to feed 'em. So why didn't you take your daughter out the hood, Jay-Z? Your alleged daughter, why didn't you take her out the hood to keep her looking good? Like you said in Big Pimpin'. You know what I mean? The girl, and she kind of looked familiar. I told her, I said, you know what, sweetness? You look kind of familiar. Have we ever met at the welfare office? Have I ever seen you at the welfare office or the STD clinic or anywhere? I mean, you just look kind of familiar. You know what I mean? And don't y'all try to judge me like you've never been at the STD clinic. Do not ever try to judge me. I'm talking about when I was in my early 20s. It was called the fifth floor. You know what I mean? Some people, when you go to the STD clinic, motherfucker try to act like they there for paternity. They act like, no, we here to see about paternity. No, at this time at 7 o'clock, they're doing all STD tests. And if you on this floor, this means you're positive. But it's cool because you can get the pills and it'll be gone in 7 days. But all I'm saying is this, Jay-Z, you go up there to give a shout out to Beyonce so you can detach yourself from Diddy Glover. Now your alleged daughter, I talked to her on IG, dude, and she want me to interview her. She was telling me that I was funny as a motherfucker. She was like, yo, you're funny, and you've been surviving my dad's hairstyle. And I thought she was gonna feel some kind of way, guys. You know what I mean? I'm like, is this Jay-Z's daughter? Like, for real, like, stop fucking with me. You know what I mean? Because I was starstruck for a minute till I found out she was one of the ones that Jay-Z allegedly abandoned. I was starstruck for a minute, but she's starstruck by him herself. She like, the man don't want nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? He pounded my mom out, I think in Maryland and Baltimore or some damn where, and had me. She was like, you never heard about me before? I spoke out. And she sent me a link. She sent me a link, Jay-Z, and it got the whole history of this daughter. So I told her, I said, listen, don't you cry, because it sounded like she wanted to cry. And I told you she looked kind of familiar. She looked kind of familiar, but she said she never was at the actual welfare office that I thought I saw her at. You know what I mean? Because don't get it fucked up. It be some fine tenderonis coming in and out of the welfare office. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get their life together. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to look down on them. You know what I mean? Some of the baddest bitches be in the welfare office. But no, anyway, she was mad cool. And I was like, yo, can I interview you? You know what I mean? You know, I interviewed Kim Porter's sister before, allegedly. That was her sister. I believed her. And she like, yeah, well, look at this link first. You know what I mean? Because she said, my dad is phony. He's going to get exposed. He can try to separate himself from Diddy Glover all he want. She said, look how all this stuff coming out. She said the only reason why she came out, Jay-Z, the reason why she coming out now, she said, I came out 3 years ago. You know what I mean? And people was ignoring me. But now the powers that be, the upper echelon people, since you went out there and tried to show your dreads off at the Grammys, may have one of them people from the Illuminati, whatever one of them places, and the higher uppers must have reached out to her because she said she got a mysterious check in the mail. The girl got a mysterious check in the mail. That's what she said. She said she good. Because I asked her, I said, you want me to cash app you maybe $10, $12, something like that so you can get you a hoagie or something? She was like, no, I'm cool. I got a mysterious check in the mail. You know what I mean? After the Grammys, she said she got a check in the mail, Jay-Z. And she said it was for some thousands. Damn, goddamn. Let me clear my throat. Like this. I had to clear my throat, guys. But like I said, the girl said she got a mysterious check in the mail right after the Grammys. Right after the Grammys. You know what I mean? And she said she been getting little messages and DMs telling her to speak out. This is the time to do it. That's how I know that industry is crazy. She said she spoke out 3-4 years ago, Nobody cared. They looked at the girl like she was crazy. Like she was crazy, talking about you the baby of Jay-Z. You know what I mean? And people silenced her. She said her one Instagram was taken down. And I told her, I'ma speak. I told her, I said, look, I don't give a fuck. I've been surviving Diddy Glover and surviving Jay-Z's hairstyle and surviving Beyonce looking like Tito Jackson. I told y'all, Michael, she don't look like Michael. Everybody said Beyonce skin got light, and I've been told y'all that. She don't look like Michael Jackson. Rest in peace to Michael Jackson. I said that she might look like Tito. She might look like Jermaine. She might look like Marlon. It's definitely one of the Jacksons. You know what I mean? LaToya Jackson, one of them. You know what I mean? But anyway, and that was me sticking up for Beyonce. Because I said Beyonce is not changing her skin complexion. She might have been high, allegedly. You know what I mean? She might have been high. You know what I mean? Drunk in love or something. You know what I'm saying? And you know, she just got light from being so high. I don't know. But the whole thing is, now, I'm going to just say this right now. When Jay-Z came on stage with his daughter, Blue Ivy, I told Jay-Z's alleged daughter, I told her on Instagram, I said, look, I'm not going to lie to you now. I haven't seen Blue Ivy. I haven't seen Blue Ivy as like a older, like, you know what I mean? Like a little young lady, but like I remember seeing her as small. So I said, your sister, it was a beautiful thing for Jay-Z to bring, you know, to bring her out. That was very beautiful. She seems like a very nice, you know what I'm saying, young lady or whatever. This ain't really got nothing to do with her. You know what I mean? And his daughter is not mad at Blue Ivy. Because I told her, I said, you can't tell me, like, it was wonderful that he brought her out. I'm like, I'm sorry about that he didn't bring you out. I said, I didn't know nothing about you. You know what I mean? And she said it wasn't about the fact that you brought her sister out. That was wonderful. But she said, why are you going to keep hiding me? Why don't I feel, you know what I mean? She was like on some feeling unpretty shit. You know what I mean? And I was like, don't feel like you unpretty because your dad allegedly abandoned you. I told her, I said, listen, sweetheart, you could bite a hand if it won't grow. You could go ahead on and fix your nose if you said so. You can find all the makeup the man can't make. But if you can look inside you and find out who am I to. That's what I said to her, guys. I had to do the feel unpretty for her. Because I said, no, listen. It's his fault. It's his loss. I feel like any man that abandoned his child is his loss. That's why I'm gonna tell you, all the ladies out there, if you got kids and the motherfucker walk out of your kid's life, don't keep trying to hunt him down. If you let child support hunt him down, you ain't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going to pay prices one day. Do you understand? The kids are going to get older. Your son's going to get older. Your daughter's going to get older. They're going to have a mind of their own. Surviving Jay-Z's abandonment, they're going to have a mind of his own. So it's going to be Jay-Z's loss. It's going to be Jay-Z's loss. You know what I'm saying? And on a strength that right now, it seemed like after you said what you said, Jay-Z, the industry is coming for you. Why do you think all of a sudden, first we were surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. Look at Steve Harvey's mustache all over YouTube. That mustache was all over YouTube. It couldn't cover the whole algorithm. Y'all know that that's a mustache. I know that that's a mustache. You know what I mean? And it's too big to cover the whole algorithm. You know what I mean? And everybody was coming for him and Marjorie Harvey's alleged love affair with the bodyguard. That's because he was trying to speak back to the motherfucking to the higher uppers. And Monique tried to get him to do it. But Steven said no. Steven said, fuck all of that. I want my grandkids to be successful. So I don't care if I gotta sell my soul for a jelly roll. You know what I mean? So Steven said, fuck it, I'm going with the industry. So Jay-Z, you this year, you see what happened to Diddy Glover. Now you separating yourself from P. Diddy Glover. You know what I mean? Now they coming for you, Jay-Z. Every time I look up on YouTube, they're talking, there's some shit about you that's coming out. Look at how Solange has been exposing you lately. They're coming for you, Jay-Z. I apologize. Look, my glasses is starting to fog up. This is what happens when you're surviving Jay-Z's hairstyle. My glasses is all of a sudden mysteriously starting to fog up. This is very overwhelming, guys. But I want to say shout out to Jay-Z's daughter. She's very nice. His biological daughter, allegedly, I must say, Jay-Z, but the woman, you look just like her. She got your nose, Jay-Z. She got your nose. You know what I mean? And I told her, thank God you don't got the whole camel thing. Like, you don't look like a camel. I told her, she started laughing. I told her, I said, you don't look like a camel. You know what I mean? It's just the fact. The girl says she don't even want no money. She just want to be acknowledged. She just want to be acknowledged. You know what I mean? If you ashamed that you allegedly slept with her mother, you know what I'm saying? Cool, but why ain't you acknowledging her? And she said she was about to start freestyling. She said, you know, I can rap too. I said, look, say that for the interview. You can rap on my podcast. You can rap on my channel. You know what I mean? And the girl got bars. And I told her, like, if I was you, I would have wrote a verse. I would have wrote a ether his ass. You know what I'm talking about? I would have ether. That's what I told her. You know what I mean? That's what I said. Philly's hot rock, fellas. Put you in a dry spot, fellas. In a pine box with 9 shots from my clock, fellas. That's what I told her I would have did. I said, fuck it, write a verse about your dad. You know, I used to be a rapper. A lot of people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all see how I'll be singing songs and the shit be making sense. You be like, wow, this nigga silly as fuck. But how did it make so much sense? Well, I used to be a rapper as a teenager, but comedy was always my life. So, you know, and I don't want to be a rapper. Not saying nothing against Birdman or rappers that are in their hundreds. 2 Chainz, I think 2 Chainz is 85 years now. I can't stand when motherfuckers call me when I'm live. I just can't. But 2 Chainz is like 80 something years old and he's still rapping. But I didn't want to come out as like, I'll be 42 February the 27th, guys. My birthday right around the corner. And I keep telling y'all, my cash app is $ Jamil Peterson 38. That's if y'all want to get me a birthday gift. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. But anyway, like I said, all jokes aside, we are surviving Jay-Z's abandonment right here. This is a crazy survival thing. And I told the girl, I said, look, I'm gonna make the world be aware. If they ignored you, you know what I'm saying, a couple years ago when you tried to speak out, I'm gonna highlight it. I'm not just gonna let you tell me that you like my surviving Jay-Z's hairstyle and you be cracking up laughing, you know what I mean? But you feel some kind of way that he didn't acknowledge you at the Grammys. And you got a surprise check out of nowhere. You know what I mean? I told her you might well go right now because they coming for Jay-Z. And Diddy Glover probably sent her the check. If y'all really want to be honest, I'm sitting here thinking about it because I didn't even ask her. For real, for real. She just said she got a surprise check. She didn't really even know where it came from. You know what I mean? Right after the Grammys. She was like, I ain't know where it came from, but it was a surprise check, and she was saying some type of names on it. I'm like, all right, I don't give a shit. But it could have came from Diddy Glover. Diddy's been threatening to expose everybody. You got Monique, her and her son beefing. Her and her son having an East Coast, West Coast, mommy, son slash Monique and her daddy beef rivalry going on. You know what I mean? Everybody getting exposed this year. This is the year of exposure in the industry. This is crazy. But I'm gonna speak out for this woman. But we must meditate. And y'all gotta smash that like button. We got 873 people. Y'all gotta share this video and salute to Jay-Z's daughter, guys. His biological daughter. Y'all need to hit the like button for her. Cause I told her I'm gonna be a voice for you. I'm speaking out. I'm gonna be a voice for you. I'm not gonna let you just be on Instagram saying stuff and they ignoring you, shutting down your Instagrams and all of that type of shit. And she said her Instagram didn't get shut down now. Now she's saying stuff. She just said something. And the other day, like I said, I didn't know who this girl was. I was on a vacation. I was on a Valentine's Day vacation. So I didn't even look at the damn Instagram shit. I seen it coming up because I told y'all I don't be on Instagram. I was a Facebook friends and family type of motherfucker. Like my kids would tell me, like, Dad, you played out. Because young people, they think Facebook is old. They said, it's for old people. I said, I don't give a shit. Well, let me just stay old then. Because I ain't trying to keep up with the Joneses. You know what I'm saying? So, but I do get on Instagram and I will respond to you. My Instagram is the same thing. Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. If you send me a message, ask anybody that sent me a message so far from YouTube if I responded back. You know what I mean? Like, talk to me, I talk back. Especially if you sending me something that's that we can bring to light. You know, I don't want to just bring comedy to the universe. You know what I mean? I don't want to just bring comedy to the universe. I feel like God want me, since I can get the people up here cracking up, but make y'all aware at the same time. I must be a teacher during survival of the industry. I must teach and I must practice what I preach. You know what I'm saying? I could be domestics right now. This is not domestics. Jay-Z, they can't find an address for him. Cause I'm like, then you never got child support or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to dig into her stuff. She said, Jamil, just take this link. Look at this link. It's going to tell you everything. He's really my dad. Like, I thought she was bullshitting too at first. Like I told y'all, I started looking at her pictures and shit. I'm like, damn, you do kind of resemble the motherfucker. You know what I mean? I was like, I can't see it coming down my eyes, but I got to make the song cry for a minute. That's how I felt. I had to make the song cry. But I got to give y'all the receipts of what she sent me. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, before I show y'all the receipts, we must meditate. Y'all know when we go live, we meditate over here. We meditate. It's very important during survival to meditate. So we're gonna meditate. We must meditate. Ooh, come and see, the moon is dancing. Come and see the moon and see. Come and see. This is a miracle. Come and see. Come and see. Come and see. The moon is dancing. Come and see the moon and see. See, the moon is dancing. Come and see the moon. Come and see the moon. Oh, okay. Then we meditated. That's very important. That's why I'm so glad that you guys understand that meditation during survival is a very, very serious thing. Like, we can't do it alone. Without meditation, we just can't survive alone when we're going against these entities. You know what I mean? So it's very important to survive Jay-Z's abandonment. You know what I'm saying? Now here go the girl right here. Here go the girl. This is what she sent me to check out. Jay-Z's biological daughter. Check her out. She looked just like him. Jay-Z, that's what's your bundle of joy first.
My name is Letitia Mason from Cambridge, Maryland. I didn't know that Jay-Z was my father. Because when she was a little girl, and I used to mess with her all the time about how she looked like Jay and everything, she would cry. She wouldn't want me to come around or nothing.
Don't chase nobody who don't want to be caught.
Don't chase nobody that want to be caught. Salute to T. Adams. Just hit that super chat. Look at this girl. Tell me she don't look like Jay-Z. I don't care what nobody say.
How she look like.
Hold up. I don't care what nobody say. Look at her. The girl looks just like Jay-Z. Look at the nose. Look at the nose. Look at the nose. Jay-Z, listen, you can smile. You can laugh. But this is not a laughing matter. This is your alleged daughter. This is not a laughing matter. You want to smile, but look at you. All you doing is guilty right now. Now listen, if we was on the Maury show right now, guys, if we was on the Maury Povich show, Jay-Z, you are the father. You are the goddamn father, dude. You know what I mean? And you must take care of your responsibility. Look at this bundle of joy, Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? That she's getting her hair did by herself. She's spending her own money to get her hair did. Her daddy is a billionaire. Why couldn't she go to the Grammys with you, Jay-Z? Why couldn't you gave her a shout out instead of giving Dr. Dre a shout out just so he can throw you some beats? Just so he can throw you some beats. You know what I mean? This is your baby. This is your bundle of joy. You know what I mean? And we don't need Maury Povich up here to prove this. How many people believe that this girl looked just like this man? Look at her. We are surviving Jay-Z's abandonment. This is pure survival at his best. At his worst, as a matter of fact. She didn't do nothing wrong, Jay-Z. She didn't ask to come to this world. She didn't ask to come to this world. Your nutsack had asked for her to come to the world, Jay-Z. Your balls had brought her to the world. You know what I mean? I can't see it coming down my eyes. But I'm going to have to make the damn song cry, guys. This is pure survival, man. You know, salute to Jay-Z's biological daughter, man. We got to listen to her story. We must stand up. We must stand up and fight back for her.
Cambridge Brown. I didn't know that Jay-Z was my father. Because when she was a little girl, and I used to mess with her all the time about how she looked like Jay and everything. She would cry. She wouldn't want me to come around or nothing.
Don't chase nobody who don't want to be caught. If people don't want to claim you, you know what? That's their loss. She might be a great human being, and they just won't have the opportunity to, to really interact with them.
Jay-Z is accused of having a secret daughter that he has yet to claim openly. Yes, you heard it right. Jay-Z has been through pretty crazy stuff in the past, from being accused of being in a gay relationship to having beef with celebrities like his wife Beyonce or 50 Cent. It has been a bumpy ride.
Now you see that? They brought up the love affair, the alleged love affair. Y'all seen that? Did y'all see the kiss? How very intimate it was?
Jay-Z is accused of having a secret daughter that he has yet to claim openly. Yes, you heard it right. Jay-Z has been through pretty crazy stuff in the past, from being accused of being in a gay relationship to having beef with celebrities like his wife Beyonce.
How I keep missing that part?
Yes, you heard it right. Jay-Z has been through pretty crazy stuff in the past, from being accused of...
Now look at this. Look at this. Now we talk about you abandoning your daughter, right? But you didn't want to go to brunch with Diddy Glover. You abandoned him. Look at this. You abandoned Diddy Glover. You know what I mean? And you see how happy y'all look. Look at all that oil sheen in Diddy's hair. You know what I mean? And right now, Diddy is looking like Danny Glover. That's why I call him Diddy Glover. This was a whole alleged love affair. This was a whole alleged love affair. And if you abandoned Diddy Glover, then this is why I believe that you would abandon your daughter. You abandoned this man. He out there by himself. Him and Clive Davis. Changing Clive Davis pamper. You know what I mean? And hauling him around in his wheelchair, in his walker. Clive Davis is 200 and something years old. You know what I mean? And this is just crazy, guys. We're surviving Diddy's, and we're surviving Jay-Z's neglect. This is pure survival at its worst.
Being in a gay relationship to having beef with celebrities like his wife Beyonce or 50 Cent. It has been a bumpy ride for the rapper, but this news is sure to snatch the ground from beneath Jay-Z's feet. Well, the news started surfacing some time ago about Jay-Z having a secret daughter. Initially, it was thought of as a baseless rumor and nullified, but all hell broke loose when seemingly his abandoned daughter, namely Letitia Macer, a 33-year-old girl, took to every possible social media platform, Instagram, Facebook, and even YouTube, to announce her relationship with the millionaire rapper.
Now y'all see that? I told y'all. She went to Instagram, she went to Facebook. None of us spoke out for this girl. We all said she was crazy. We all said she just trolling. How you just gonna say that? Like if somebody had made you and left you and you see that person famous, it don't matter if they famous or not. You stuck your pecker in my mama and you had me. And I gotta watch you on TV. I gotta watch you treat your other child different than me. I gotta watch you and Beyonce prancing all over the place. She in the bathroom, all drunk in love. You know what I'm saying? This is pure survival. We got 1,000 people in the building. We gotta let Jay-Z's daughter talk. We gotta let Jay-Z's alleged daughter talk, because I'm standing up for you.
Initially, it was thought of as a baseless rumor and nullified, but all hell broke loose when seemingly his abandoned daughter, namely Letitia Macer, a 33-year-old girl, took to every possible social media platform, Instagram, Facebook, and even YouTube, to announce her relationship with the millionaire rapper. Letitia recorded a video message once the news had reached enough ears to create havoc. She, in that message, introduced herself as Jay-Z's secret daughter, and she has grown up knowing that. She also tells an ugly reality of her life regarding her mother. Letitia's mother, Lisa, is a patient of multiple sclerosis.
My name is Letitia Macer from Cambridge Brown. My mom, her name is Lisa Macer. She has multiple sclerosis. I've been hearing that Jay-Z was my father all my life.
Multiple sclerosis is a chronic illness that only leaves a person at his deathbed. The long-term complications of this disease include multiple organ failure. Poor Lisa firstly getting ditched at the hands of her baby daddy and then becoming a victim to such a fatal disease.
Wow, this is heart-wrenching. This is heart-wrenching. So her mom got had something porosis. I can't pronounce it. her mother. She had one of her dying wishes. I don't know if this woman's deceased or not. I didn't ask her. You know what I mean? But salute to her mother or whatever. Her mother had like a sickness or whatever, and I don't know if that's why like she ended up telling her the truth. Like, yo, Jay-Z, your dad. Like, this is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Miss Martin. Just hit that super chat. Thank you so much. We are surviving Jay-Z's abandonment, Miss Martin. This is sad, and I must stand up. I must use my platform. I must use my platform. You know what I mean? Because this is not right. This is not right. This is not right. I'm telling you, this is
Letitia
not.
further cleared the air by answering a lot of unasked questions in that video message.
Now, look at her. Hold on. Letitia, I told him I'm going to highlight it. Hold on. I'm going to highlight it.
Letitia further cleared the air by answering a lot.
Now, look at this girl. This is Jay-Z's alleged daughter. She looked just like Blue Ivy right here. This when she was young. She looked just like Blue Ivy. Y'all tell me. She don't look like Jay-Z and Blue Ivy. She looked like Jay-Z and Blue Ivy right there. Jay-Z, you can't get mad at me, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really can't. Because I must use my platform. Your alleged daughter reached out to me, dude. I'm saying allegedly, but this girl ain't. And she sound very convincing. You know what I mean? She received the most mysterious check. Brother trying to call me again for no reason. She received the most mysterious check after the Grammys, Jay-Z. So I'm telling you, you need to worry about this because now that they putting this back out there and telling this girl, giving her money, look, go ahead and stand out. Tell a story again. We were silencing you on Instagram. We were silencing you on YouTube. We were silencing you on Facebook. 3-4 years ago, the girl came out. She looked just like Blue Ivy right here, guys. This is pure survival. You know what I mean? And clearly, this is her mother before her mother was in her sickness and her condition. This is what her mother looked like. Yeah, Jay-Z, when you saw that tenderoni right there, when you saw that tenderoni, you loved her. You know you wanted that thing. You know what I mean? This is pure survival at this point. You know what I mean? We are surviving Jay-Z's neglection. And I need y'all to continue to smash that like button. You know what I mean? Because I know that his alleged daughter is watching. I told her I'm going to go live. We got over 1,000 motherfuckers in the building. I know one of them is her. If she start getting in the comments, if y'all see his daughter start to get in the comments, let me know, please. Because it'd be hard for me to see because I'll be going in. You know what I'm saying? But if she get in the comments, salute to her, man. Y'all got to share this video. Jay-Z alleged daughter, biological daughter, she said she did the ancestries.com. She did the ancestries.com. So it already came out and the man allegedly know about her and already know. And he just, you know what I mean? Neglected her. Allegedly, Jay-Z, you neglected her.
A lot of unasked questions in that video message. She voiced her concerns that people might think that she is after money, but that is not the case. She only demands acknowledgement in public and the same respect that Jay-Z's other children get, which is fair considering she survived 20 plus years of her life in the shadows. Additionally, she says,
hold on, that's the last time I'm going to say something. I told y'all, she feels some kind of way because Jay-Z has been showing favoritism to Blue Ivy and Beyonce and not giving a damn about her. This is crazy, guys. She shouldn't have a food stamp card. I should have a food stamp card, but why do she got a food stamp card when her daddy's a billionaire? We are surviving Jay-Z's neglection. This is crazy, guys. I thought surviving his hairstyle was something, but surviving his neglection, this is awful.
By answering a lot of unasked questions in that video message. She voiced her concerns that people might think that she is after money, but that is not the case. She only demands acknowledgement in public and the same respect that Jay-Z's other children get, which is fair considering she survived 20 plus years of her life in the shadows. Additionally, she says,
there's no way that he can deny anything, especially when people were there that know him.
Atta girl, that sounds a lot like a threat. And it is a tight slap on the faces of all those supporters of Jay-Z who will be demanding proof or DNA test results. One thing is for sure, the girl really got her father's brain. Even her other social media handles, like her Instagram bio, read Jay-Z's daughter. If that wasn't enough pressure on the rapper, Letitia went ahead and wrote a book called Heir to the Throne, a memoir of Jay-Z's secret daughter. So now, we not only have substantial video evidence, but the whole story is also properly documented for the world to see. We must admit it takes guts to try and put the dirt on someone as influential and with as much power as Jay-Z. Kudos. Now the message. The social media posts and the book might not have provided substantial evidence that could prove anything in the young girl's favor, but it did capture the attention of the media and audience, especially the fan clubs of Jay-Z and Beyonce. So definitely all of Lisa and Letitia's family were under fire for starting a war between fan clubs. On the other hand, this stunt also earned Lisa and Tisha a lot of sympathy and support from people.
See, and people been giving support, and Tisha, we are supporting you, Tisha. I'm supporting you over here, okay? Because women always talk about, if you're gonna have a baby, you better be there for your kids. Don't be a terrible father. You know what I mean? And for this man to have billions of dollars, just like state property, salute to Oskino and all of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Philly. You know, so state property, when they jumped into the battle with Nas and all of them, you know what I mean? Beanie Siegel, my old head. You can look on my joint. We got pictures together. That's my old head. You know what I mean? You a billionaire, and I can run into them on South Street in Philly. I can run into them anywhere. At Max's getting a cheesesteak on Erie Avenue. You know what I'm saying? And you left them stuck on stupid. You know, so we already know. So of course you would abandon. Of course you would abandon your child. Look at what you did with that group. You know what I mean? Like it's just crazy, man. We are surviving Jay-Z's neglection, guys. Smash that like button. Share this video. This is pure survival. I got a Slick Rick chain on. You know what I'm talking about? Once upon a time, not long ago, when people wore pajamas and lived life slow, when laws were restoring and justice stood, when people were behaving like it all too good, they lived a little. Don't make me, because I know the whole all the lyrics. Who don't know children's story by Slick Rick? It's crazy, man. Pure survival.
One of the fans said, "What a shame he missed out on raising a strong, beautiful woman. I hope he acknowledges her soon. Especially seeing her mother suffer with a debilitating disease just breaks my heart. He needs to face the truth about himself." True that. Had he acknowledged her as soon as the rumor broke out back in 2019, he wouldn't have landed in hot water. Anyway, whether he was trying to save his image in the public eye or perfecting his marriage to Beyonce is...
Wow, so he was trying to save his image.
Any idea how lucky you are to have a nut hole?
So he was trying to save his image, and he didn't want to, he didn't want to lose Beyonce at the time. But why would Beyonce leave you, Jay-Z? You know what I mean? I'm talking to you in the hair. Why would Beyonce had left you if you had a biological kid? You know what I'm saying? Before her. If you had a kid before her. Like if a woman can't accept my children, then you can't accept my pecker. Surviving the fact that if you don't accept my kids, you ain't getting no pecker. That's how a woman should be. If a man don't accept your children, he should not even think about getting some of your milkshake. La, 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 warm it up. He shouldn't even be thinking about getting your milkshake. You know what I'm talking about? This is pure survival. You know, how you going to sit there? If you got a kid, I wish I would just abandon mine. This motherfucker came out of times, back to back, for nothing. Don't want anything. God damn. I'm surviving my brother. Keep calling me over and over again while I'm on live. But man, this is pure survival, guys. We are surviving Jay-Z's abandonment, his alleged abandonment.
No mood to spare him for abandoning a kid who deserved a loving father figure and a sick baby mama. Jay-Z, not acknowledging the problem at hand, allowed the press and media to further put Lisa's family under scrutiny. Upon incessant pestering, Lisa's sister and Letitia's aunt, Terry Turner, came to their rescue. Now, this lady has been a first-hand witness of all that happened and all that didn't, because she had details, all the teeny tiny ones at that. So this lady came with her fighter mode activated and explained all the explicit facts regarding Lisa and Jay-Z's relationship. She began by explaining that Lisa and Jay-Z met through her, back when Jay-Z was a nobody. Turner claims Lisa and Jay-Z used to hook up at her house. Long story short, they hooked up, and that was the start of a passionate affair. Jay-Z had even gone ahead and proposed to Lisa, but she rejected for reasons unknown.
He asked her to marry him, like I'm telling you, he asked her to marry him, and she did not. Okay.
Wow. So Jay-Z asked this girl, his alleged biological daughter, mother, to marry him. So this means that you was into this woman, Jay-Z. This means that she had the snappy nappy dugout. The snappy nappy dugout. The snappy nappy dugout. You allegedly proposed to her. This is her girlfriend. This is her girlfriend that was with her, and she the one who hooked y'all up. This is the woman who hooked Jay-Z up with his biological daughter's mother. I don't care if y'all say, why you keep screaming for her? You know, this is what I do during survival. You know what I mean? This is what I do during survival.
Then the passion died out and he left. End of story. Or so they thought. Because here comes the twist. Lisa got pregnant. Then onwards, it became a story of a single mother who had to work tirelessly.
Hold up. Where is the lady talking? Oh, this the lady right here.
Long story short, they hooked up.
This the
and that
friend,
was the start of
mother.
a passionate affair. Jay-Z had even gone ahead and proposed to Lisa, but she rejected for reasons unknown.
He asked her to marry him, like I'm telling you, he asked her to marry him, and she did not. Okay.
Then the passion died out and he left. End of story. Or so they thought. Because here comes the twist. Lisa got pregnant. Then onwards, it became a story of a single mother who had to work tirelessly to cater to her and her daughter's needs and provide her with the best possible life, while the notorious rapper was making millions of dollars and climbing higher and higher up the ladder of success. Terry also discussed the repercussions of them coming out with the harsh truth, saying her niece had been called various names, gold digger being the most frequent one. She objected to that, saying,
He wasn't even big then. He was boning up. He was. Look, get nobody. I didn't know he was going to blow up the way he is.
Terry justified her statement by saying Lisa didn't hook up with Jay-Z when he was rich, so that negates all the accusations about them being after money or fame that this stunt could promise them. Letitia and Lisa.
So y'all hear that, right? So the girl's mother, she didn't hook up with Jay-Z because he was famous. He wasn't famous at the time. Jay-Z wasn't famous at the time. This when he used to have them baggy jerseys. This before the Hawaiian shirts. He used to have baggy jerseys with Aries Spears Dick Timberland boots. With Aries Spears Dick Timberland boots and an Aries Spears New York hat on. Looking real dusty like how Aries Spears be looking in his interviews. You know what I'm saying? So she didn't get with Jay-Z because Jay-Z had money. He couldn't even buy a soda at the time. You know what I'm saying? So she didn't even know he was going to blow. Y'all can't, everybody think that, oh, because people coming out, they're coming out for money. It's not all about money. Surviving Jay-Z's neglection.
Accusations about them being after money or fame that this stunt could promise them. Letitia and Lisa fan club chimed in on the drama and immense support ensued. To which a fan said they shouldn't even have to say.
Wow. And the fans is outraged.
Thursday,
I'm surprised. I don't know where I was at. I must have been sleeping under a rock. Because I didn't even know about
To
this.
be living the same lifestyle that he is, period. That is a fair demand. But there were also people who suspected all of this was a scheme to get limelight. Terry clapped back in the best possible way. She vividly clarified how many times they tried to contact Jay-Z and inform him, but they were brushed off and labeled frauds for trying to blackmail a rich millionaire in their falsely knitted snares.
The last place I called was Roc-a-fella. And this is what they said to me. The man said, do you know how many people call here a week and say they Jay-Z baby daddy? They Jay-Z baby daddy. So that man, he was slinging ding-a-ling everywhere.
What a tough time it must be for them. Terry further expressed her helplessness during that time.
We were ordinary people. What were we supposed to do? When the man said, do you know how many people call here and say Jay-Z their baby daddy? We left it alone.
Her brutal honesty and bravado.
See that? So they've been trying to reach out to Roc-a-fella. Back in the 90s, they was trying to reach out. Way before he became a billionaire. They was trying to reach out. And Roc-a-fella told them, you know how many motherfuckers call here and say that Jay-Z's their baby daddy or baby mother? You know how many people call here and say that? That's what the company was telling them. You know what I'm saying? So imagine if you really, really, really are the daggone kid and Jay-Z really knocked your mother off, you know, and you trying to prove it, but everybody think you just trying to get money. It's very traumatizing. Because if I was Jay-Z and this girl was saying this, and I know for sure she's not mine, I would go on the Maury Povich show. Y'all know I would too. I'll do that shit publicly. You know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, because if she ain't mine, you know how the women be falling out and shit. Even after they get the damn test result. No, it can't be. No, Maury be like, listen, bitch, it says that he's not the father. No, we gotta take another test. We gotta take another test. It can't be nobody else but him. Bitch, sit down. Maury be trying to console him. Listen, I know you done been catching bodies like a motherfucker, okay? You got to go down your list. You have not made the right investments with your pussy, okay? Like you was out there. You know what I mean? Making bad decisions with your pussy. So stop trying to play. I done gave you a free trip on the plane. You done passed out on my show. You done made me a lot of money. Now get the fuck on up and go somewhere and have a seat. I'm going to help you find the real motherfucker. That's how Murray be. Bitch be looking at the screen. He look just like you. You be a white dude. They be pointing at a black baby. That black baby look just like you, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, he looks just like you. Motherfucker, dude, I'm white. Like, how is that black baby is my baby? Some females be telling me, but like I said, what about the ones who be serious? That really, where the baby really is. You know what I mean? And then you got the motherfucker talking about, listen, this hoe know that baby ain't mine. Like, I don't give a fuck. And you can look on there, you be like, that motherfucker look just like him. He's about to lose. I know. You know how when you watching Maury and you can look at the baby and look at the dude and be like, I know this nigga's about to play himself. Dude, they are about to say you are the father. And she gonna Herbert over top of you and be screaming at you while you sitting down, doinking the shit out you. I told you was the father, Dal. I told you. And Daryl be sitting there looking stupid. She just doinking him and shit. But man, guys, this is crazy. We are surviving Jay-Z's neglection. And if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe and share this video because we are surviving Jay-Z's neglection.
Earned Terry a lot of respect. People praised her by saying, you can tell Auntie is not lying. She knows all the details. Now that also leaves the audience wondering, why now? Why reveal the true nature of your relationship with Jay-Z? Because clearly, Tasha had 30 plus years to come up with a plan to reach her father. Does she have a hidden motive? All these questions and so much more were also answered by Terry, who told the interviewer all about Letitia's reasons for not holding on to the secret any longer. According to her, Lisa had long ago married another guy to provide her daughter a sense of stability. It was after the death of Tasha's stepfather that they felt the need to take this step. Additionally, she said,
She's not even asking no money. Her mom's sick. She want to know who her family is, who her dad is. You understand what I'm saying?
She further went on to explain that Jay-Z is not unaware. He knew for a long time, and he chose to stay away.
Wow, so Jay-Z allegedly knew about this for a long time. He allegedly knew about this for a long time, and he just chose to stay away. You have billions of dollars, sir. Billions of dollars. You know, you can give this girl, like, $1 million is probably like 2 pennies to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you really aren't the father, Jay-Z, if you really feel like you're not the father, because they said that you knew about this a long time ago, why don't you just take a test? If it's not yours, take a test and shut everybody's up. Shut everybody pecker suckers up. If you're really not the father, but you not taking it as a sign of guilt. I know people that don't take fraternity tests because they ain't got no motherfucking money for a fraternity test. You ain't got no excuse. You know what I'm saying? I know broke motherfuckers that can't take the test because they can't afford it. And I be telling them, look, you got to go to legal service. It's places out there that'll pay for it. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have no problem getting no motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have money, so you can just take the test. Salute to everybody in the building. I see all of y'all. I'll be reading all y'all comments when I do get off a live. Just to let y'all know, everything y'all saying, even the motherfuckers that's making fun of me, I read everything. And I be cracking up laughing. And I be loving what y'all be saying. And it's just love all in the air. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if Jay-Z really not the father, then why don't he just get a test? If he's really not the father. I believe the girl. And when she ready to do this interview with me, Jay-Z, guess what, sir? I'm doing the interview. You know what I mean? I'm doing the interview. I don't care. That's going to be fun. I'm going to bring it all to y'all. She already laughing like, Jamil, you so funny. Da, da, da. She probably going to share this on her Instagram. You know what I mean? So we are surviving Jay-Z's neglection and his hairstyle. You know what I'm saying?
Jay already knew. He already knew. He already knew that that child existed. He just chose not to come about it. He just chose not to deal with her because another man has stepped up to the plate.
So clearly,
Now y'all hear that? Oh, okay. So her mother had a stepfather. So Jay-Z allegedly chose not to deal with her because she had another pecker salad sandwich. That is so. Why would what did the kid got to do with the fact that you moved on? I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? This is my flesh and blood. Of course you gonna be with another motherfucker. You know what I mean? That's just how it go. If you got a man and y'all gonna break up, or you know what I mean? What do you think? Eventually, there's gonna be another Regina teabagging him in the mouth. You know what I mean? Just like a woman. If you break up with your lady, dude, eventually, it don't have to be tomorrow, it don't have to be next week, it don't have to be next month. You know, females real good for saying, look, I ain't been with a motherfucker in 5 years. So you telling me ain't nobody hit that in 5 years? I'm telling you, Raheem, yeah, fucking right. But there's going to be another man and she going to be in a sexual butt-naked wrestling match with. You know what I mean? That's just life. You know what I'm saying? But what that got to do with the kid? I'm not leaving my damn kid. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like in real life, I had some shit, that happened when I was 17. I'm not even going to get into it. But I fought. I took fraternity tests. I did all of that when I was 17, when I had a choice. Well, I could have walked away, but I couldn't do it because I knew it came out of me. I'm like, no, this girl gonna be special. Fuck you talking about. That is mine. She motherfucker belong to me. You know what I'm talking about? We are surviving the fact that my oldest daughter belonged to me. Real rap.
To come about it, he just chose not to deal with her because another man has stepped up to the plate.
So clearly, it was not a secret, rather an abandonment. Sad. A lot of social media influencers had long discussions on this topic, and most of them drew the same conclusion that Letitia and her mother deserve equal rights, financial or otherwise, that Beyonce and her kids are getting. For example, this guy.
Don't chase nobody who don't want to be caught. If people don't want to claim you, you know what? That's their loss. She might be a great human being, and they just won't have the opportunity to really interact with them.
All these social media wars and interviews after...
And that's how I feel. That's how I feel for Letitia. You know what I mean? Letitia, just know that, you know what I'm saying? I got your back, and it's going to be his loss. It's going to be his loss. You know what I mean? Because when you leave a kid, believe me, God has a way of paying people back. You know what I'm talking about? You get paid back. People always think that, okay, if I act in violence, this is going to get somebody back. Or if I go have sex with one of your family members or something. No, you ever try that with me, I'm going to know that you already downgraded, bitch. You done went to a motherfucker that ain't even on my level. So you just degraded your own self. I will kill you with kindness. That will never hurt me. You know what will hurt me? If you go be with a motherfucker that's doing something good in his life that's more successful than me. Not a motherfucker that's not. You know what I mean? Like, just because you like, oh, yeah, I did that. You know what I mean? I done had sex with your cousin Malik that just got out of prison that's in the halfway house. Aha. You just played yourself, sweetheart. That is just stupid. That is just completely stupid. You got to kill people with success. That's the best get back ever to anything. You know what I mean? Never act in violence. You know what I'm talking about? That you kill them with success. But Jay-Z, man, dude, if this really ain't your daughter, then get a paternity test. And I need y'all to stay tuned because I'm definitely going to interview her soon as she hit me back in the DM because I know she's watching this and she's going to thank me. You know what I'm saying? Because if you have sex with somebody without a condom, you're taking a risk of STDs and you're taking a risk of having a child. If you know that when you pull your get out, then you got to accept what comes with it. Surviving Jay-Z's neglection.